Hello, welcome back. I'm so happy that you're here and thank you for your support. Today's flow is going to be pretty grounded and coming back to kind of our center, kind of during this busy time here in the US. It's almost Christmas, so there's just a lot going on. So, within the hustle and bustle of the holiday season, we are going to take some time to come back to ourselves and reground our energy. So, you won't need anything today. If you do want a couple of blocks or maybe something to kind of prop yourself up on, I would suggest grabbing that. We will do some like half splits where sometimes it's nice to have some space. Other than that, just grab your mat and we will begin seated in easy pose. And to kind of create that grounding, go ahead and place the palms face down, close the eyes, and just begin to arrive. Taking a moment to notice the quality of your breath. Notice how the body feels today, what you're arriving with, spaces of tension. Just notice. Notice where your mental energy is. Maybe if it's lost deep within you, within thought, or if it's scattered and in the next room, thinking of your to-do list. Just notice where that energy is going. And I invite you to begin to elongate the breath, equal parts. So maybe inhaling for 3 to 5 and exhaling for 3 to 5. And as we begin to balance with the breath, just begin to bring that awareness, that energy, wherever it may be, to the outline of your body. Begin to feel the outline of your body and where you are in time and space. And say to yourself, I am here. Taking a couple more breaths, just really feeling that I am here. And we'll gently begin to open the eyes, begin to take in the surroundings of your space. And we will begin with some Sufi grinds. So as you inhale, kind of bringing the chest over one knee through the center, then the other, and coming back on the sit bones as you exhale. Just kind of making a big circle with the torso. Just letting this feel good. No need to rush. Just kind of feel into this. Just beginning to awaken the low spine. That energy of our root chakra, connecting us with our grounding and with the earth. Good. And when you're ready, go ahead and switch directions, coming the other way. Seeing if you can really stay connected to that breath of equal parts, keeping that balance. Good. And go ahead and finish whatever round of where you are at in the little circle, and then just slowly come back to center, just making little subtle movements until you come back to stillness. Good. Inhale, arms up, reaching up overhead, really find length. Exhale will bring the palms together, so interlace the fingers. Good. Inhale, really reach tall. Exhale, I want you to flip the palms and just push the tailbone, like come onto the tailbone. So almost like a cat-cow. Inhale, flip the palms and lift. Exhale, flip and round. Good. A couple more times like this. Inhale and exhale. Good. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Breathe in. And then exhale, left hand comes down, right arm reaches up and over. Good. Finding a side bend, really open the chest, making sure there's space in between the rib cage, like all those little muscles. And exhale. Good. One more breath, really reach as you inhale. And as you exhale, come back up, but bring that right hand to the left knee. Left hand kind of comes behind you. Inhale, lift, find length. Exhale, let that exhale kind of twist you deeper. Inhale, lift, and exhale. And maybe just notice it's not about us looking over that left shoulder, about how deep we can twist, but maybe just bring the head in line with the spine, just looking straight, but keeping that engagement in the twist. Good. And next exhale brings you back to center. And go ahead and bring the hands back face down on the thighs. Just take a moment to notice, to neutralize, maybe just seeing if anything shifted within this short time, as well as seeing if the different sides, how they feel. Good. And then we'll inhale, arms up. And exhale, that right hand now comes down, left arm reaches up and over. Really find the length on the underside body and the upper side body. So you're not crouching down, you're really lifting up and over. Good. Breathing in like an accordion into the left side of those ribs. One more breath, really inhale and reach. Good. And exhale brings you up to center as that left hand comes down to the right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale, really find length. Exhale, twists you deeper. Inhale. And exhale. Again, maybe finding that neutral spine where the neck is in line. Staying engaged in the twist. Good. And we'll inhale here and exhale, coming back to center. Again, taking a breath here to notice. And moving gently, we'll come to all fours. So whatever way you need to do to get there, we'll come into some cat-cow. So I like to flex my toes and have my toes on the mat, belly button kind of pulled in. As I keep that engagement, I kind of drop the belly and look forward, keeping the head in neutral with the spine. And then exhale, really push the mat away, round the spine. So inhale, tuck the toes, smile and reach through the heart. And as you exhale, really round the tailbone under, press into the tops of the feet and push away. Good. I invite you to find your own rhythm here. I like to sometimes just like rock back and forth in one, and then even within the cat, bringing my sit bones like pretty close to my heels and kind of stretching through that upper back and shoulder area. So just take a moment to feel what feels most grounding, what feels most nurturing. Maybe you just want to come down to child's pose. Just notice and follow that. Good. And wherever you are, we'll go ahead and complete. And then we will come down to child's pose. If you want the knees wide or together, whatever feels best. Bringing the hands into a diamond shape, just resting the forehead down. Softening through the shoulders, breathe into the low back. Connect to that space of your root chakra, your grounding, your foundation. Next inhale lifts you up. Then we'll tuck the toes and come to downward facing dog. I invite you to take your feet wide, so big toes still on the mat, pinky toes on the floor, and just press into all the knuckles, fingers are wide, but just feel how this offers space. Kind of widens the tailbone, and then rotate those inner thighs towards that back wall. Shoulders or your ears are in line with your biceps. Spine is long. Good. Really breathe here. And then we'll slowly walk forward, taking as many steps as you need, coming into your forward fold, bringing the feet hip width apart, hold on to the opposite elbows, crown just points down towards the floor, and just let it go here. Relax the jaw, relax through the forehead, any tension in the neck and shoulders. See if you can just let it roll off, turning that heaviness into grounding. Release the elbows and slowly roll all the way up to mountain. Good. Making any adjustments that you might need to really find our foundation here. Really feeling the feet rooted into the earth, pulling energy up from the earth through the inner thighs, through the arches of the feet. The tailbone wants to point down towards the earth. Collarbones lift and smile. Crown reaches tall. Good. This is your foundation. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, bring the hands down through center line, folding all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands press into the shins, thigh bones push back as the shoulder blades squeeze together, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. Good. Place the hands onto the mat as that right foot steps back, grounding the right knee. Really find your grounding here. So if you want to keep that foot flexed, or if you want to undo that and press into the top of the foot, find what feels most stable for you and your body. Once you have that, come up with the hands onto the thigh and feel what this feels like. You can either stay here or bringing that left hand to the left hip, right arm reaches up, and just kind of find a slight bend towards the left with that right hand. So just finding a little bit of a side bend. This can test the balance, so just move slowly here. Stretching through the hip flexor and the psoas, which is directly connected to the nervous system. So just kind of taking a moment here to release. Good. And then bring that right hand forward as that left hand comes back, coming into a twist. So pull the navel in, Find strength. And as you exhale, windmill the hands down to frame the left foot. Exhale, push back, half splits, flex the left toes. Dynamic movement here. Inhaling, coming forward. And exhaling, pushing back. This is where if you have blocks, maybe coming up on the blocks might feel better. So just grab those if you need them. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, push back. This time holding, making sure the hips not splaying out to the right and just making sure you're square. Toes are flexed back towards your face. Inhale, lift. Exhale, kind of fold over. Good. Staying grounded here in what feels best. It's not about how deep we go, but rather really honoring where our body is at right here, right now. Next inhale, we'll slowly come forward, ground the hands, bring that left knee behind you, and then lift that left leg, bring that left leg up, and we'll come into a little bit of a stretch. So taking that left foot over to the right, and then looking towards that left foot over your right shoulder, just coming into a little bit of a stretch here. Deep breath. And we'll come back to center and we'll lift into downward facing dog. Good. And slowly walk all the way forward, coming to your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, really reach the crown. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll all the way up to mountain. Connecting again with your foundation, with your center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring the palms together through the center line, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the back of the heart. Exhale, fold, plant the palms. This time step the left foot back, ground that left knee. Again, maybe widening the stance a little bit or just finding what feels most grounding for you. Once you have that foundation, lift the hands to the thighs. Option to stay here or bring that right hand to the right hip. Left arm reaches up and over slightly to the right, just feeling a little bit of that stretch through the hip flexor. Making sure those hips stay square. Good, and then we'll come into our twist. Left arm reaches forward as that right arm reaches back. Engage the core here. Feel your strength. Windmill the arms down, frame the right foot, and push back, half splits. Inhale, coming forward. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, this time holding, flexing those right toes. I want you to really find length through the back of the spine. And then exhale, kind of folding forward. Again, noticing if the hips want to kind of splay out, seeing if you can bring them in line. And just meeting your body within this posture. Here and now. Next inhale brings us forward, and then we'll bring that right foot back behind us. Lift that right foot up, and then place it over to the left. And then look over your left shoulder towards the right foot. Really press into that right heal. Just feel how that might deepen the stretch. Breathe. Good. And we'll slowly come back. This time, just coming back to our child's pose, either knees together or knees wide, whatever feels best. And just take a moment to sink in here. Really feel all of the spaces that are really weighted down within this posture. And just become super heavy, almost like you're sinking into mud, into the earth. So option to maybe just stop the video now, and if you want to go into Shavasana, I recommend doing that. Or if you need to get going on with your day, you gently lift the body up. And we'll come to a seated easy pose, coming back to where we began. And keeping the hands grounded on the thighs, just take a moment to close the eyes and just notice what has shifted and where your energy is at now compared to when we began. And then taking a moment to honor this practice, right hand on the chest, left hand over the right, and just take a moment to bow down to your heart, just offering deep gratitude for you, for yourself, for your body, for showing up today and doing something for your overall well-being. I honor and see the light in you, and I send you love. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste. Thank you so much. It really means a lot that you guys are here. I would love to hear your comments and feedback, and please let me know in the comments below. Also, please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and yeah, just let me know how you guys are feeling, and I hope you guys have a wonderful and happy holiday season. So, share on lightly.